Hello world, welcome to the 84th video on my channel where I'm building my own digital assistant named Shane, like Jarvis from the Iron Man movies and comics. Today we're going to do something a little different, and I'm going to build programs for viewers in a new playlist called Building Viewers Projects. And so I received an email from a viewer who saw my Facebook chatbot video and asked if I could build a daily Spanish horoscope chatbot using a Horoscope API that they have access to. So I said, hey, that would be fun. It's an interesting way for me, kind of as a beginner novice programmer, to test my skills. And so we're going to be using the testing environment of the Facebook developer messaging service to check out our Spanish daily horoscope Facebook chatbot. So here we go. So we're going to start off by minimizing my face. Alright, so let's start off. So I'm a user. I'm using my Financial Genome project, a website that I designed that I've kind of abandoned for this YouTube channel. But this is the development I'm using now. So let's just start off as a user and say hi. Alright, it says hello. Tell me your zodiac sign in Spanish and I'll give you your horoscope. So I'm a Scorpio. So in Spanish, that's Escorpio. Escorpio. All right. So I'm not going to embarrass myself by reading the Spanish, but there is my daily horoscope for a Scorpio. Okay, and so this is basically just my Facebook chatbot video with some string analysis, and so people get paid a lot of money to develop string analysis, so we're just covering the basics in this video. But let's say somebody just doesn't say their zodiac sign and says I'm. So let's go soy un Leo. All right, and now it gives us a new horoscope in Spanish. And then let's say bye. Okay, it says check back in tomorrow for your daily horoscope. And that is it. Okay, so we are back in PyCharm. And first, let's take a look at the API that this person has I imagine, a subscription to. So we're going to import JSON, import pretty print, because that's how I like to view JSON at first. Import this URL lib.request, and PyCharm is yelling at me because it's just letting you know that this isn't in 2.7. And then from keys, import his API, and so he has asked me to not show the URL of the API, so I have my own file called keys. So first we're going to get the URL and store that in a variable. Then we're going to pass it to this URL lib.request.url open. Then we're going to load the JSON to a variable called response. And then we're going to define our pretty print by pp equals pprint dot capital pretty printer, and I like indent equals 4. Depending on what kind of IDE you're using, that will be your choice. So let's pretty print that out real quick. This is what the JSON file looks like. So just one massive JSON. People who work with JSON frequently can look at this and instantly see the data they want. I am not that good yet, so I like to pretty print it. There we go. So what it does is it pretty prints it in indented format, so you can see the layers of the JSON file. Okay, so now that we have that, we can actually access that data. So I've created a little program just to show off the JSON. Let's check that out. Okay, so what is your zodiac sign? So let's do this in Spanish. Escorpio. There we go. It showed you that. We can put that in a while loop so it just keeps going. And so for each horoscope, I called it horoscopo because that's what it says in the JSON. In this response, right? So in this JSON file, we are going to say the horoscope is this in response, and then we're going to print out the horoscope using the zodiac sign and then the field called horoscopo. And so for some reason in this API, it shows 3 separate entries, so I just put a break here, so it just gives me one. So let's run this one more time. And let's try Leo again. And there we go. I have a new horoscope. So there's a lot more fields that you can access besides the daily horoscope. And again, use the pretty print to look it out. But as you can see, you can do one for love. Right here, I think this is well-being, the date, your horoscope, which is what we're accessing, the name if you wanted to, and then I think this is the wealth. So there are, multiple layers to what kind. We just access this. So what we're doing is in horoscope, right? So it's going to scroll through this JSON. Then it's going to go in here and look for the zodiac sign in here. So it's going to find Aquarius, that's Spanish, Aries, right? So we're in here right now. Then we're going to find this one, the zodiac sign. And then of these, we're going to print up the horoscope. So we can change this right here to riqueza if we wanted the wealth. So that's how you access JSON files. This isn't a JSON tutorial, but if you're unfamiliar, that's what I did. And then all we did was we implemented this in our Facebook chatbot. So make sure you've watched both of those videos if you're following along with this. And so, because we're going to go straight into just the Spanish horoscope and not the Facebook chatbot. So this is all the same code from the Facebook chatbot right here, but we imported these 3 just like we did in the previous file. Then we did this here, and then we created a new function called getHoroscope. So what's going to happen is if somebody says hi, just like in our second video we had multiple responses, if the formatted message has a Scorpio, right, if they literally just wrote that like you saw in my example, we're going to get the horoscope and pass it this right here. And what that's going to do is that the zodiac sign will be this sign. The horoscope is blank right now. And then this is the same code that we had in the previous example. And then we're going to return that horoscope. Then we're going to pass this horoscope into the response, and then the Facebook chatbot will post it. Now, like I said, to do a real chatbot, you need a pretty good script. If you just want something simple, you can just have a simple script. But if you're trying to act like it's not a chatbot and it's a real person, that script is going to take hundreds, if not thousands of lines. All I have is 3 examples. First, an introduction, hi. The actual word is Scorpio, so you would have to define each one of these. Or you can create a dictionary or a list. And then I also exampled using the in format. So if Leo is in the formatted message. So we wrote soy un Leo, so I am a Leo. And so it found this Leo, it passed just the Leo, and we got our horoscope. And then anything else is check back in tomorrow for your daily horoscope. This is not a complete script, because if I wrote anything else, like, I don't understand, it would say, check back in tomorrow. But that's my attempt at a Spanish daily horoscope Facebook chatbot. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video. If you did, please leave a comment. Also, please leave a comment if you have an idea that you want me to try. Just be aware that I am a beginner slash novice. Don't think I'm at the intermediate level yet because a lot of my code needs work in implementing object-oriented programming classes and standard techniques. You know, clean code, which my code is definitely not there yet. But if you do want me to try and attempt a project, let me know in the comments. Also, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Thanks. Goodbye, world.